I know, it's been a while, but just been busy and just not really been playing that much Wi-Fi. Kind of been just doing other stuff, and when I have been playing, it's been PO. So, but anyways, hey guys, it's Phake bringing another black and white standard battle, and got a battle here up against Ericcc with 3 C's. It's just the name I got from him. So he has just a standard sand team, and I'm using a drought team you've seen me use, but I switched it up a little bit. I just added Starmie as a spinner. So I'm just going to lead with Inferni because I can't really do much. And I predict him to trap Ferrothorn with Magnezone, so I figured Inferni would be good to lead off against that. But I'm just going for the U-turn because I thought he would switch out, but he's actually Scarfed, so he's faster than me, and he gets the Volt Switch. And he basically makes my Inferni useless. From the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, useless from that, so I could just use it as Death Flower later because I am Life Orb. So here I'm just, he goes out to his Jellicent, so I go out to my Mozilla, and just to get up Sun really and fire off a Will-O-Wisp because nothing on his team wants to take a burn. So yeah, I do go for the Will-O-Wisp, but unfortunately, as you can see here, I do miss, which does not matter actually, because as you'll see in the upcoming turns that he does miss his Stone Edge as well. So basically it's just a wasted turn for each of us. But now I fire off another Will-O-Wisp. Surprisingly he stays in, takes the Will-O-Wisp, and I believe he fires off another Stone Edge, and doesn't do much because he's burned. You know, super effective stab and whatnot. Not sure what spread he did go for, so I don't know. So here I switch out to my Demise, and just to fodder it off really, and yeah, I don't know, at that range I just thought it was useless, and he just had a Jellicent and that walls me completely, so I just figured I'd fodder that. And here I go back into Mozilla to get the Sun up, and I switch out to Venusaur to take the Stone Edge because it's burnt. He is burned, and fortunately he does get a crit. That really sucks for me. But here am I predicting to switch out into his Jirachi or his Magnezone to take the predicted Energy Ball, and I do go for the HP Fire, as I said, and it'll do a nice chunk of the Jirachi. It doesn't kill, but I'm happy with that damage. And I'm thinking he's gonna stay in again, predicting me to over predict. So I do that, and I just kill his Jirachi. So that was nice. He comes out in the Scizor here, and I'm just gonna fire off another HP Fire, hoping that he'd over predict, but he does go for the Bullet Punch. So I wasn't scared. I didn't want him to get an ST and predict me to do that. So I go to my Dragoon here, thinking, knowing that he would try to trap me. So I switch out, double switching into Charizard here, because I know he would want to trap me. So here, knowing that he is Scarfed, and that he doesn't know I'm not, and he would outspeed me if he knew that. So I do go for the Flamethrower, expecting him to stay in, and I do cleanly take it out. And he goes out to his Latias here. Good play, good switch here, and I'm thinking it would be maybe a 2-hit KO, depending on the spread, but it does look like he's max HP. So yeah, he's gonna take it nicely, and he gets the Light Screen up. So I'm gonna switch out here because I just don't want to have him stall me out with the Solar Power and whatnot. And I go out to my Ferrothorn here, and just to set up rocks really, because now that his Magnezone is dead, I am free to do so. And here he goes out to his Scizor, and I'm scared of the superpower, so I'm going into my Starmie to take the superpower. And he doesn't do that. He actually sets up an SD, which I'm really scared at this point. But at the same time, I do have a Ninetales. So, and I can take, the only thing he can hit me with is a Bullet Punch, and he is leftovers, so I'm basically forced to fodder off my Starmie because I don't want him going for a superpower or whatever or on my Ninetales switch, because if I take any damage I won't be able to live the Bullet Punch. So he goes for the Bug Bite here, it takes me out, and I'll go out to my Mozilla here, my Ninetales, and I do just fire off a Flamethrower, maybe thinking that he would stay in, thinking he could kill me with Bullet Punch at +4 or whatever, but he is left over, so I know that won't. Not with the spread I'm running. and he just goes into Tyranitar to take the flamethrower. I can play on his part, and does nothing obviously because T-Tar is ridiculously strong in the stand, spit F wise, and yeah. So here I'm just gonna switch out because he does have sand up. And I go into my Ferrothorn to take that Stone Edge, and it does nothing obviously. And I think here I go for the Leech Seed, I believe. Not too sure. I think I do. Do I? Oh no, I double switch into Mozilla. Okay, good. So now he... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now I remember, sorry. And I think I'm just gonna go... I think I'm gonna fire... Oh, I'm just wasting Reflect and Light Screen Returns, which is good. And now that that's fallen off, that I can start dealing damage again. So here I go for the Flamethrower, and it actually takes T-Tar out. Not many times you can really say that about... You can't really take out a T-Tar with a Flamethrower, so that's nice. And I could have went to my Ferrothorn there, and I think he could have died from burn damage, but I just rather be safe. I'd rather have my Mozilla out at this point because it's just safer to take out his defensive threats just by burning it and whatnot, and roaring if he tries to set up anything. So I just go for the Will-O-Wisp here, and thankfully it hits, and I burn the Latias. And at this point, I'm just scouting to see what its other two moves are. And he reveals to me here that he has Recover as I switch into my Ferrothorn, thinking that I'm just hoping he doesn't have the HP Fire, because if he doesn't, then I wall it straight back to back, so that'll be good. And he reveals to me here that he has the Dragon Pulse, so basically I've won at this point. If he doesn't have HP Fire or anything, and he could try to go into Jellicent and with a Reflect up and try to get a burn on my Ferrothorn and stall me out with Recover there, but it's basically a stalemate. I mean, I can just burn his Jellicent, and I can take it down with Ninetales 1v1. So he just decides to run. So it was a good game, Eric, and rate, comment, sub, all that shit. I'm out.